welcome. StewKast. Welcome. Hey, episode 21. We did 21 of these. This is our 21st episode.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, no, we're now legal to drink. Yeah, we're legal to drink now. That's who we are.
We're 21 weeks old. I don't know.
21 weeks old. Yes, not 21 years old. So, being facetious, we don't do an
if
episode once a year. We do them once a week. And if you noticed, after Christmas this morning, I got up and just completely trimmed my beard. That thing was so long and itchy. It drives me crazy to grow my beard out like that. So this is what I'm going to look like the rest of the winter,
okay.
for the most part. Because once
It
it gets
still
too
looks
long.
good.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Hey, thank you, people. I hope all of you had a wonderful Christmas and a wonderful holiday. It is the beginning of Hanukkah as well. So, for all of our Jewish friends, including Sherry, happy Hanukkah. Want to just go over some SmackDown and Raw. Thank you. I saw everything was added here. Thank you, Corey. We're added. We're live now. We're going live. This is StewKast episode 21. I am Lou Marconi at L Marconi 251 on Instagram, at L Marconi 1973 on X. Also, guys, keep in mind, this is a Combat Zone Network show, which is a subsidiary of the Fans First Sports Network. I'm here with my co-host, friend, and hetero partner at Corey Castle everywhere. Corey, how you doing, man? How was your holiday?
Dude, it was great. I love spending time with family, and that the holiday spirit bit me pretty hard this week.
Yeah,
Sure.
well, yeah, I'll tell you what. I feel like I gained 100 pounds because how much
Yeah,
I hate it.
that's true. Like I'm sitting here trying to not
Lunch too much. But my
slouch
wife
over.
but my wife said this morning after I trimmed the beard, Christine looked at me and she went, "You look like you lost weight." because I took because all that extra hair makes my face look rounder, I guess. So, but anyway, hey, interesting Monday Night Raw, interesting SmackDown. Also, the show that January 6th they're having a show.
Netflix, First Raw on Netflix. Yeah.
First Raw on Netflix, and I think they're leading up to. I believe it's a bloodline match with. We're talking SmackDown now with Solo.
The Tribal Combat, yeah.
Tribal Combat, yeah, because they're trying.
Solo Sikoa and Roman Reigns for
Roman Reigns for the what?
The Ulafala.
The Ula Fala, which is that necklace, correct, to be the tribal chief. So that's what's up on the line. So you can't win by count out or disqualification. So you have to win the Ula Fala by pinfall or submission, which is great. It was interesting how Braun Strowman lost that match. I haven't seen a finish like that in a long time. I thought that was. What did you think? Did you?
I unfortunately only saw the very beginning of Raw.
This was SmackDown. He
threw
the guy back. There was a count out happening, and he threw the guy back into the ring.
Oh no!
At the count of 10. At the count of 10. Yeah. I'm trying to remember the guy. He was. The guy he won the match. I can't remember the dude's name for the life of me. This is something I watched. I watched it Friday, so it's like here we are. We're almost like a week later, and I'm trying to remember it. But
something about too many brain injuries and
yeah.
Days ago.
I want to say Ethan Carter or something like that.
Ethan Carter isn't in WWE.
No. Never mind. Don't do this to me. Hang on. I gotcha.
I completely missed it.
Oh, okay.
You said he was a little person. He was a small guy.
He was a smaller guy. Yeah, he was a smaller guy, black dude.
Yeah. Alexander.
I don't think so. Hang on. Let me see. Go ahead. Just go ahead and talk. I'm gonna go ahead and just take the.
So the beginning of Raw, I guess, was like Drew McIntyre cut this really good promo where he was like kind of mad at the fans and kind of mad at anybody who like helped Roman within the last 4 years, and talking about how like the fans forgot about him while he was gone after that Hell in a Cell match, and no one even bothered to ask him why he was gone so long because he was mourning the death of a close family member. And he was like talking about the backstage and how it isn't as close as you'd think it is. And we're traveling the road on the world together on the road. And I spend more time with these people than my own family. And then he was like, Yeah, and nobody checked in with me. Nobody at all.
Hmm. Yeah, then Sami Zayn came out and
Right.
is
And
that
that
go ahead.
that was that was a pretty. I actually it was getting like super early in the morning, so super late last night, and Alyssa was like, "Turn it off. We got to go to bed." And I was like, "All right, just let this segment end." And it was just when he was like, "We decided to do this. When we decided to be pro wrestlers, the
Yeah.
sacrifice that we made. This is what we signed up
We
for."
we just what we signed up for. We chose this life. Yeah. I caught that. I caught that. And I
That was so real to me. Like like I fully feel that. Like the amount of
yeah.
sacrifices that pro wrestlers make is so undervalued by the not I don't want to say the fans, but like the cynics
Hmm.
and the people who want to just write off pro wrestling like it isn't people sacrificing their entire livelihood, their entire life, and their
Yeah.
families and their relationships with their friends
Which
and
is why I made my and you have choices. You choose that
Mhm.
life. There's an
Right.
offset to it, and I made sure I was done when I became a father. Well, I was a husband still before that, but when it came time to raising when it came time to raising kids, I made that choice to be a dad and to stay more at home.
Mhm.
I could have stuck to local stuff if I wanted to, but I was at that point where I just needed to heal up for a while, and then it was pretty much done. I'm 51 now, but everybody that's done the business will tell you the same thing. You
Mhm.
sacrifice a lot being away, holidays, birthdays, all this other stuff, and you miss it. And I didn't want to miss those times. I didn't want to miss the first words, didn't want to miss the first steps, didn't want to miss these great moments like my daughter's playing basketball or cheerleading and stuff like that. So Girl Scout stuff, everything. I'm there with them growing up, and that's what I want to do.
Mhm.
So it's understandable. And Sami Zayn did make that point. What go ahead. Now we went from SmackDown to Raw. It was Carmelo Hayes.
Oh, that's that. Okay, he's a smaller guy. Yeah,
Yeah,
because I think I do remember now that there was a jumping backstage after the match where Carmelo
yeah,
attacked Braun's chair or something, right?
yeah, something like that. Yeah, and so they're doing something with Braun Strowman now, and I did like well, if you want, are we sticking with SmackDown? Or are we sticking with Raw? Or are we just kind of jumping back and
Go with
forth?
the flow. Yeah, just see where the wind takes us.
Yeah, the only thing I thought was surprising on Raw was the lack of crowd response when the appearance of the Captain Howdy and all the freak show
Uncle
people.
Howdy.
Uncle
Yeah,
Howdy, I call Captain Howdy. Where did I get that from?
I
Uncle
don't know.
Howdy,
It does sound like a
a hor-
child's TV show, like
yeah,
sort of
yeah,
like
yeah.
a Captain Kangaroo sort of.
No, actually, it was from The Exorcist.
Oh,
It was from The Exorcist. If you watch, do you ever see The Exorcist?
I, not really.
The
No,
original one with Linda Blair when she was young.
I
It
no,
was
I don't think I ever watched it all the way through. I think I browsed it, but I don't think I've ever watched it.
in the beginning of the movie. She had a Ouija board. She was playing with it by herself,
Mm.
and she named the spirit Captain Howdy.
Oh,
Yeah,
maybe that's where they got it for this
maybe that
character.
if I remember correctly. Yeah, and that's one of the things I would never allow in my house.
A
Never,
Ouija board.
never.
It's made by Milton Bradley.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. I wouldn't do it. You just
That would
you
be
don't want
that
you
would
don't
be
want
a
to
good
open up.
gimmick.
What's that?
Milton Bradley would be a good gimmick in wrestling, where
No.
like he can summon spirits with his Ouija board.
Oh God. All right, we're gonna switch gears on that. We're not
Old,
gonna go down
old Milton Bradley. I'm unboxing this gimmick. I've been coming up with so many great gimmick ideas lately. My my mind is nonstop churning
Yeah,
out.
yeah. So anyway, so that kind of surprised me the lack of response. I don't know I don't know about the women's match either that was on. Mm,
Well,
uh,
who was it?
it was a women match that ended SmackDown. I was kind of It's on it. I don't
Were
know.
you were you less enthusiastic because the audience was less enthusiastic, or
Yeah,
were you?
pretty much, pretty much. But it seems like the Raw women's match with Natalia and Io Sky, it just seemed better. It just seemed better to me. So I'm not being that way. But overall, I kind of see what they're leading to with the Saturday night's main event. So I can't wait till we review that. I can't wait to watch that on January 6th, and then you got the Royal Rumble later
Well,
that month.
Saturday night's main event we already watched and reviewed.
What
That's
was on January 6th?
Netflix. Raw moves to Netflix on January 6th.
So are they putting that on that? That's what it is.
That'll, that'll be on Netflix. Yeah, on
That'll be on
January 6th.
Netflix. Okay.
It'll be on Netflix. Yeah.
Okay. You see too many concussions, people. I don't know. I don't know what this is. I'm afraid to show this. Do you see the comments?
Uh,
Bill Miller's duck.
yeah, I don't know what those.
Yeah, but thanks for the.
I don't know what those emojis are. Thanks, Billy.
Thanks, Bill. We appreciate it. Appreciate it. Oh, today on Wrestling History today in 1983. Do you know what happened today in wrestling history? I retweeted it.
December 26th, 1983.
Yeah. Madison Square Garden.
I have no idea. What was it?
The Iron Sheik became the WWF World Heavyweight Champion.
Okay.
He became the WWF Heavyweight Champion. Yeah, he beat Bob Backlund with the camel clutch when Arnold Skaaland threw in the towel.
Made him humble.
Made him humble. Then Hulk Hogan a month later went on. He was only there about a month. I mean, when he just came there and then he became the champion. So, well, that was kind of like the deal that McMahon promised him. One thing I wanted to bring up. Well, I mean, besides the Raw and SmackDown stuff, but there was an interesting because I like to pull up YouTube clips of shoot interviews.
Mm-hmm.
Wayne Ferris, Wayne Ferris is his full
name.
Right. Honky Tonk
mm-hmm.
Man. Did you ever hear the story like how he was supposed to drop the belt to Savage on Saturday night's main event?
I've watched so many honky tonk shoots too. Like during a period, I was obsessed with watching shoot interviews. I think shoot interviews, DVD commentary, and like that eventually became what podcasting was.
Well, this changed. This changed wrestling history, is what it did. Because
so he's supposed to drop the belt to Savage on.
Yeah, because what he did. Well, back then, people don't understand. Back then, money wasn't guaranteed. You had a handshake deal. You'll make money if you draw. That's really what it is. Mm-hmm. And they do that. And based on where you're at in the card and how you do it. So Honky knew he had that belt and he was going to make money with that belt. And he drew. He goes, he had his handshake deal and he said, hey, no jobs on TV. I'll draw money for you. So Vince obliged by that. But this was a Saturday night main event, nationally televised. He met with McMahon at his house. He had Jimmy Hart with him. He had Randy and Liz and Pat Patterson and Vince at his house. And he said the whole time Vince talked to Randy. He said, we're going to put a rocket on your ass and send you to the moon. We're going to put you over strong on this. You're going to win the Intercontinental belt. And he kind of told him this. And then so Honky goes, well, what does that leave me? What do I get? After this, he goes, oh, well, we'll repackage you. And he didn't buy it. He thought that was bullshit. He didn't buy it. So he pretty much, he called Barnett down at WCW. This was, I want to say 1988-ish, early 88, maybe late 87. He called Barnett down in WCW and they were telling him at the office, like, don't do the job. Do it, they're pretty much saying you got a spot here if you want it, because they knew he's a hot heel. Right. And he drew money as a heel. He did. So what happened was he pretty much told Vince, when Vince finally got a hold of him, because Vince wouldn't return his calls until the word got to Vince that he spoke to WCW, and he says, look, I'll take the belt back to me with Memphis. I'm not losing it on TV like that. He refused it. So they redid the finish where he kept the belt, and they actually did the angle with Hogan and Savage becoming friends and the Mega Powers or whatever it was. Yeah. So they did that. And I guess because they promised the Intercontinental belt to Savage, that following WrestleMania 4,
Mhm.
Savage got the belt, got the world title,
Right. Okay.
but DiBiase was supposed to get that world title, but
Mhm.
they were promised it to DiBiase. So instead of that, DiBiase became the $1 million champion. He got the
Right.
$1 million belt. So that by Wayne Ferris refusing to do the job set all this stuff in motion. Which Andre actually had the belt for like a minute or two, if you think about it.
Do you think there's alternate timelines where he dropped the Intercontinental title to Randy Savage? There's alternate universes. There's different timelines where
I don't
Savage
know.
and or maybe an alternate timeline where Triple
Yeah.
H won the '96 King of the Ring and Austin 316 never happened.
Yeah, it's weird how things happen sometimes.
Mhm.
And
Right,
Savage went on, and they did the whole they had the next WrestleMania already planned with Hogan winning it back.
right.
They gave Hogan, because Hogan went and did his movie and everything, so that was really smart of them to do that. Because I
You're talking
remember
about the
No Holds
Suburban
Barred.
Commando? No
No,
holds barred.
No Holds Barred. I remember going to the theater to go see it. That was that was. I remember going to the movies to see No Holds Barred. I was like, wow.
I didn't
Tom
see
Tiny Lister. Yeah. Yeah. Just he was Zeus for a while, and he's God, was he a
Rip,
monster.
rip it,
Yeah, Rip.
rip
Rip. It was such a bad movie. Well, the promoter, that executive at the network that guy played, if I remember correctly, he was supposed to be Vince McMahon, the
it.
evil
Okay.
promoter thing. Yeah, it was kind of like that. You know who made an appearance in that movie? A couple wrestlers did.
Yeah,
Um,
Undertaker. I remember
oh,
Undertaker
Suburban
was.
Command. Yeah, he was in Suburban Commando.
Oh, oh yeah.
Stan Hansen was
Okay.
in No Holds Barred, and Bill Eadie was at the
Okay.
beginning of it. Yeah, Bill Eadie. Yeah, Bill Eadie. If you want to know, Mass Superstar, Demolition X.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
hmm So
Yeah.
yeah, it was great. That's the other thing I'm hearing too, is that why isn't Demolition in the WWE Hall of Fame? That's interesting. I don't know what. I think it has to do with Bill Eadie's
Some,
lawsuit. Yeah.
yeah. I was going to say there's some sort of tension heat between them and the company.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and I'm not all the way certain of what it is. I
And
don't know.
Bill was a great guy. I mean, I've worked on shows with him. Actually, I had a chance to work him once. I don't know if you knew that. I worked he was Demolition X. Yeah, put him over, of course. So he just it was everybody's like, was he stiff with you out there? I was like, no, he was fine. He was
Hey, it
fine.
was a walking disaster.
Yeah, he was. so so January 6th is the Netflix Monday Night Raw.
Right.
What time is that scheduled to be?
I didn't see the time. I'm going to assume at 8 o'clock when Raw
Eight
comes
o'clock
on.
or 9 o'clock when Raw comes on. Okay, let me do a little bit of research on that. So we're definitely going to talk about that on which would be the 8th. The next time we're going to be on will be January 2nd. We want to do the day after New Year, and actually it was interesting because yesterday Netflix had NFL football on Christmas Day. I don't know if you had a chance to watch any of that.
No,
I mean,
I
it's
um
sports. It's
I
not sports entertainment, but it's sports.
I was on the phone with my mom and Jess was watching it. So it
Yeah,
was I could hear it, but I didn't watch it. No.
it was just like a network game. I mean, it was
Right.
nothing different on the production or anything. So I don't know if there'll be anything different on the production with this. 8 Eastern time, January 6th, 8 Eastern
Okay.
time. So
Okay.
okay, that'll
Right
work
when
fine.
it
Yeah.
normally comes.
So
Yeah.
they're going to push for viewership on that by having Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa do the tribal bloodline match. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. What other matches do they have? Are they going to have for that?
Rhea versus Liv
Okay.
for the Women's World Championship. Um, Seth versus Punk.
Oh, Seth.
Yeah.
Who?
Seth versus Punk.
Okay.
Seth freaking Rollins against CM freaking Punk.
Drunk. All right. Tag team. What,
I forget what other match.
were they doing any Raw Raiders or anything?
I know. Is it gonna be? Is it gonna be Gunther defending against Finn Balor. Is that one that's taking place on that?
Oh, let me like I said, let me do my
If
crack
you pull up
research.
yeah, if you could
Uh,
pull up an announced match card,
yeah. Let me see what I can do here. Yeah,
break that down to hype up.
yeah. Hang on. Let me see. Yeah, I'm sure they're going to put on a super show just to get as many people many people streaming as possible.
You think The
Yeah,
Rock's going to return on Netflix?
that would make sense.
Yeah, I mean he's got the mainstream penetration, I guess. You know what I mean, to get the eyes on it.
Okay, I was able to pull up a Sports Illustrated article.
Mm-hmm.
Start time, match card, how to watch, and live stream. Okay, well, I got Netflix, so Tribal Combat, Roman Reigns, Solo Sequoia,
Sokoa.
uh, Sequoia is the wood, the
Sokoa is
forest.
the tree. I think
It's
it's
a
a
tree.
tree. Uh,
Sequoia, whatever. Fuck off.
it does. It does. It does sound like a cough drop. You're like, oh,
Yeah,
just pop a solo sequoia real quick, and your throat will be fine in no time.
this thing is with these Sports Illustrated, these stupid pop-ups keep happening when you do these. People are such a pain in the ass. All right, you have Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan. Okay, let's see. That's all I see on here. Let me see. Yeah, that's all they're showing right now on this.
Because
This
I
was 4 days
watched like
ago.
the live stream Netflix kickoff that was on YouTube, where
Hmm.
they had Rhea and Liv and Dom
Hmm.
hyping their match, and they had Seth and they had Solo Sokoa and the Jacob Fatu and Tamatanga uh, out there, and Paul Heyman came out and did something, and then it was CM Punk and Seth Rollins that they took it home with that.
Yeah.
That was the main ski.
Yeah. Let me see here. That's I'm trying to find it, but they're not. They're saying they're promoting other Netflix stuff. Yeah, that's only matches I see. Uh, there's a trade window between SmackDown, Raw, and NXT. Yeah. Mm, that's interesting. And now SmackDown's going to be on USA, if that's correct.
Yeah, I think SmackDown's going to be on USA, and NXT is going to stay on the CW. I thought I heard something about SmackDown moving to the CW, but maybe I dreamt that, and maybe I'm just making that up right now.
Yeah, because I know SmackDown was on Fox.
Right.
Yeah.
Move to
In addition,
USA.
continued Bloodline Saga WrestleMania Dream Match was announced between Seth freaking Rollins, Second City Saint CM Punk let out. They get yeah. Let's see. I have to go through the article because the way they're doing it. Yeah, this is going to be streamed everywhere. I mean, being it with the internet has done. All right, they got this. So I see 3 matches right now. There'll probably be more between now and then. Hold on. Bloodline versus Roman Reigns will have his first match on Raw since July 22. Bloodline versus Matt Riddle and Street Profits. Okay, that Matt.
That's from 2022.
Yeah, that's from 2022. Okay, yeah, that was in
Not,
parentheses.
not
Okay, all right, no worries, no worries. We know what 3 of them are. So
right.
that's interesting, though. That's interesting how they're going to do that. January
Well,
6th.
I think are they going to do a rematch with Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens, or uh,
I didn't see anything. With what I looked up, I didn't see anything. That would be a good match.
yeah,
So I would
it'd be
like
a
to
good
see that.
to like
Yeah.
get eyes on the
Yeah,
eyes on
absolutely.
Raw. Oh, we'll see. Hopefully, they
Yeah.
announce more stuff soon.
Yeah. Somebody's asking me. She was, yeah. Elena just asked, "Are you seeing my comments on the live?" And I said, "No, LOL."
Oh,
We're not seeing your comments there, Elena. Where are you commenting? Are you on Facebook? Are you
yeah,
commenting? Is that what she's doing?
I
Well,
think
we're not on Facebook, or we're on your Facebook.
I believe so. Yeah, I have to do a. I have to
Yeah, we're on your Facebook.
do
Yeah,
an
we're on your.
allowance thing.
All right.
All right,
Oh, okay.
hang
Yeah,
hang with me a sec whilst I click around.
yeah.
It'll
Because this
do.
is a difference. She just gave us the lineup. She said,
Oh, nice.
"Thanks."
But only on the Facebook comments, not on the
All right.
not right
Well,
to you.
let's take a moment here to while you're doing that Facebook
Sure.
comments. Check out Hemisphere Coffee Roasters, the sponsor of the show. Click on the link, order up some good coffee. Let's go ahead and take a break right now, and we'll take a break right now. All right, we're back, and he got up the comments for me. All right, all right. Oh, geez. So she said, according to Elena's comments, the she devil herself, Roman
You can
Reigns.
put them live on the screen, right?
Yeah,
Can you? There you
yeah.
go.
Here we go. Here we go. Yep, tribal combat.
The father living
Yep,
Travis
that's
Scott.
pretty much what we just said. Yeah, she just put that in.
Yeah,
That's
the Travis Scott is a new addition to what we were already talking about. I don't think maybe I do know who it is, and I can't think of it right now, but I'm pretty sure I don't know who that is.
mm,
No,
maximize. I don't know what that means. All right.
that's
Well,
somebody else who's commenting, I guess.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, this one. See this?
Cliff,
Seeing him
yeah.
get the title record. Okay, that's what.
Okay.
That's who it was. I don't know. I don't know. We couldn't see it. We couldn't see your Facebook comments on here. Sorry, guys. No, but Corey took care of that. So hey, guys, thank you for commenting. Thank you for everything. We'll be back next New Year next year. We'll be January
See you
2nd.
next year.
See you next year. Yes, we're gonna have a whole week of that crap. Thank each and every one of you for joining us. Like I said, check out the Hemisphere Coffee Roasters. It's the link in the details of the show. Go order up some good coffee. We got another comment. Great. Who just commented? Who is this? Renee?
Renee Encarnacion.
Yeah, thank you. All right. He's a
Oh,
huge rapper. I think
that's
he's
Travis Scott is who he's talking about. Not
Travis
Renee.
Scott.
Renee's not a huge rapper. Travis
No,
Scott is a huge rapper.
of course.
Renee could be a huge rapper too if he wants to be. I
If he
mean,
works really hard at it, sure.
if he keeps his eye on the prize, he
Yeah,
works real hard at it. Get to it, Renee.
absolutely. Come
I
on.
believe in you.
What's holding you back, man? What's holding you back? All right. Hey, guys, thank you for joining us. Oh, we got another comment. All right, I want to show this comment. And then we got Corey Castle from
Yo,
Dave.
DB, what up, buddy?
What's up, man? All right. We're gonna wrap this show up. Love all of you. Thank you for joining us. Check out the Hemisphere Coffee Roasters. We will see you next week on Thursday, and we will probably be on around 12:30. But see you then. Thank you.
Ribbit.